Hey, it's Bill Gross, the LAProbate expert.com. And I wanted to share kind of how I got into probate and built the business I did, and maybe share with you an opportunity that can help you build your business as well. So I've been in real estate since 1986, and I had achieved, some pretty good success along the way. Had a couple of setbacks in 2008 and 9. I really, like a lot of people, got wiped out and started again and worked hard. And then I made a decision. I got into management and consulting. And then at the end of that period, about 5-6 years of doing that for some top companies, they couldn't grow anymore. They were not doing the things they needed to do. And in management, it becomes a dead end job. And so I found myself at age 60 having to decide, do I want to continue with a company that isn't going anywhere? Or is I willing to start on my own business and build something for myself and my family and my future? And so I left management at 60 years old. I had no listings. I had no pendings. I had no clients. I had experience. I had skill. I had desire. I had good discipline. But I had to start from scratch. And so when I evaluated my options, I had always been drawn. I knew I needed to find a niche. I'd seen a great program by Don Hobbs, the real Don Hobbs, president of Success Magazine, and my sponsor at EXP on the brand is you, and the importance of creating a clear brand in the mind of your prospects. And I spent some time with Don, and then after that on my own, really researching what brand I wanted to get into, what niche, and I ended up in probate. I had so many clients that were attorneys. My father had been an attorney. I'd been pre-law in college. I feel like I've always known and related well to attorneys. And importantly, it gave me an advantage over other realtors that weren't as detailed in the contracts. Now, I'd done a couple probates, but I never really specialized in it. And so I took a number of programs. The best of them was alltheleads.com with Chad Corbett. Chad's a fantastic, I consider him one of my probate coaches along with Kevin Sales. And Chad really challenged us to be experts, not just to take a class and then cold call people, but to really learn the business at a deep level. And he challenged us to go to court during his 3-day training program. So I went to court every day for a week. And it was fascinating what I learned. And I learned how even the best realtors in probate make some basic mistakes because they don't go to court often enough to see what's really happening. And I kept going there every day for about 1.5 years and used that as my main method to meet people and generate business. And so I went from 0 in 1.5 years to closing some deals. And then in March of 2020, I had 25 pending escrows that when the court was going to close, we're all going to fall apart. And I'd worked so hard to build a business. I was just so frustrated that I was going to lose all those deals, number one. Number two, how was I going to generate business going forward? Then I sat right here at my desk. I put my head down. I remember I cried. I was just overwhelmed. And after some reflection, I said, well, I need to do something. Let's figure this out. And so I spent about a week figuring out what would the business look like differently. What do I have to do to get into it? And at the end of that time period, I launched some video calls. I do probateweekly.com and realestateinvestingzoom.com and a couple other initiatives to change the business. And since I've continued to where I've closed last year, 28 transactions. This year, I've already year to date closed 21 transactions. I'm on pace for about 40 or so this year. Phenomenal business I've been able to build, as well as residual income, life-changing money as a result of the focus on probate and working the plan that my coach helped me do. Don Hobbs was critical on that process. And so what I want to say is a lot of people call themselves experts because they take a class and then buy data and cold call. And what I would say is expertise is a process, not a destination or a threshold. I've taken every certification class I can find. I've bought numerous books on probate, including the probate code that I actually read. I watched hundreds of YouTubes to learn what the best practitioners do, both attorneys and real estate agents. And what I want to say is that it doesn't matter the niche that I picked and how I got there. I've actually identified 11 different ways to make sales in probate, and I consistently use 4 or 5 of those methods. The important thing is that you find the one that aligns with you, with your skills and your abilities. Put a plan together and work that plan diligently at a high level and bring value to your customers and to the marketplace. So what I want to say is that probate for me has been a life-changing experience and opportunity in terms of building income, in terms of building wealth, in terms of doing work that I feel proud of to participate with other people. How about you? Can I help you on that process? If you like, I offer to people who watch my videos a free consultation. You can go to zoomwithbillg.com, set up a 30-minute call. We can talk about where you are, where you want to go. I'll show you the resources that I have. If I can help you get there, let's talk about that. My name is Bill Gross. I am the LAProbate expert.com. I look forward to seeing you down the road of your success.